After months of preparation, Welsh Track Publication has prepared a flash drive of old school Baptist papers from the 19th century and early 20th century, which have treasures in them for the reader who tries them. Among the papers that are included is the Western Predestinarian, the Primitive Baptist, the Southern Baptist Messenger, the Church Advocate, and the Doctrinal Advocate and Spiritual Monitor. The Western Predestinarian, founded in 1842, was issued from Charleston, Illinois, and edited and published by R.M. Newport, with sermons and letters addressing the issues of sovereign grace, election, predestination, reprobation, justification, sanctification, perseverance and preservation and judgment, agents for Illinois, Kentucky, Indiana, Missouri, Tennessee, Ohio, and other states are listed. There are literally bookmarks for every volume of every year. It's a total of about 464 pages. Some of the articles are readable, others, because of the poor quality of the scan, are not. We're searching for better copies, but this is the most complete copy that we have. You can see that there are indexes on the right-hand side that you can click on, and they will show you where to go and what volume to select. From there, you can do your best to read them, but some of them are difficult. Others are readable. The Primitive Baptist. The Black Rock Convention produced one of the most influential leaders of the Primitive Baptists as well. Gilbert Beebe was one of the most effective speakers of the Primitive Baptists of the South and the West, despite the fact that he was from New England and spent the majority of his productive years in New York State. Beebe established the first Primitive Baptist paper, Signs of the Times, in 1832, and its careful editing and widespread circulation enabled or consolidation of primitives across the United States. Soon after Beebe began publishing the Signs, the area around the Cahokia Association saw the publication of the Primitive Baptist. These two papers were circulating in Georgia by the mid-1830s, at the height of the missionary controversy, where according to the Christian Index's history of the Baptist denomination in Georgia, they were responsible for the actual Baptist division. Here you can see examples, and there are literally thousands of bookmarks that have been done by us. You can imagine, look at the page numbers there, and for each of those volumes, or for each section or month, there are literally maybe 20 to 30 bookmarks. So you can imagine that multiplied by hundreds of pages, the number of bookmarks that are there indicated. Also, we will provide individual indexes for each year, like we did for the Signs, so you can locate an author quickly without having to search the entire volume. All these volumes are searchable, of course, and you can copy and paste from them. The Southern Baptist Messenger. In 1851, William L. Beebe founded the Southern Baptist Messenger as a semi-monthly newspaper, quote, devoted to the service of the old school primitive Baptists, unquote. J. L. Purrington provided editorial assistance, but was gone by January 1st, 1862. The paper, which could be purchased at a subscription cost of $1, featured communication from old school Baptists around the South, poetry, hymns, and advertisements for BB's other printing services. Each issue contained editorial essays that explored different pieces of scripture as they applied to contemporary times, or they answered questions sent in by readers. On November 1st, 1860, faced with financial struggle, the editors sent out a request to patrons to pay in advance, and if possible, encouraged neighbors to subscribe. By March 15th, 1862, BB published an editorial that provided notice to subscribers about a price increase. BB cited the Civil War and a loss of over a half of his readers to service in the Confederacy. The Messenger could not sustain itself on the remaining 1,000 subscribers and ceased publication in the early 1860s. Now this set of papers is as complete as we could find them. There are missing pages, there are missing volumes, but as far as we know, it is what is available and has been scanned or even in microfilm collections. If we find more, we will add them to whoever purchases this flash drive at no cost. But nevertheless, there are treasures in this paper to be absorbed and read, including this interesting History of the Church of Christ by Elder T.H. Olin, who we know very little about. You can see the bookmarks take you exactly to the places you want. The Church Advocate was a Baptist newspaper founded in 1835 by Daniel Parker, a prominent figure in the early Texas Baptist movement. Parker used the paper to promote his views on various religious and political issues, including slavery, missions, and church governance. The Church Advocate played a significant role in shaping the development of the Baptist denomination in Texas and the broader Southern Baptist movement. Here's samples of it. Again, we have missing volumes and in some cases missing pages. The text is readable, copyable, searchable, but it is as complete as we can find. And again, the promise is made. If we find more, we will supply them to you at no cost. The Doctrinal Advocate and Spiritual Monitor. Supposedly begun in 1837 by Elder Daniel Jewett of New York, it continued until a year of his death in 1845. For a time, it was merged with the Signs of the Times. Shortly after his death, BB united it. The text is very readable, easy to spot, very well indexed with bookmarks, searchable, copyable, pastable. And here you can see a sample of the file coming up. It's 777 pages. Times, let's say, 6 or 7 bookmarks a page. So you can imagine, it's thousands of bookmarks. These were added by us and make it very readable. There is an index that we will provide for each year, which he included in the paper.